what's up you again guys? This is Paul from Maharlikans Code. I'm a web developer, programmer by profession. I'm from the Philippines but working here in Singapore as a software engineer. And today I will walk through with you again guys on how to use the scheduler to delete. Now that this time is to delete the files based on the modified date and time of each files in Go. So early on we have this copy md command that we automate based on this by using this isked scheduler that we write just for you guys here in Maharlikans Code to share my knowledge here by using this Golang programming language. So today we will have this we have this delete md command. We would like to automate this delete delmd command to delete the modified files, but this one with retention we need to keep some certain days of our logs. This is very useful most especially when we have some temporary files or server log files that we would like to maintain the hard disk space. We would like to delete all those older logs or temporary files that we no longer using, but we need to have at least 1 day of retention of each of these command to retain few files at least 1 day or 7 days. You need to the latest 7 days based on the current date again, and then like a 7 days or 1 week period. Then beyond this 1 week period, the latest 1 week period will be the older files will be automatically deleted for us. This is very useful again in server logs or temporary files that we don't want to manually delete it. There are a few ways you can delete. You use the Windows Task Scheduler, for example, but we need to script something. But in our program in Go, I will illustrate to you how to do this from scratch. Okay guys, so let's dive into it. Welcome back to the channel, and then we are about to continue. We would like to create another this kind of configuration here, another property, but right now we need to disable this for web for the sake of testing. Later on you can just enable this. To capture our time guys, I prepare for you this another group or batch of configuration here, another property called the delete files, and then similar to this we have also the task name, but at the moment we don't have this item, but we replace it with the source because this delete delmd command or the delete files, we just need the source directory. So to delete whatever files there or subfolders in it, and then we need to keep at least 7 days, or minimum is 1 day, or it's up to you. This one also you can put more, like 30 days or 3 months or something, 3 months. And then this ignore, then right now I don't put the ignore. You can also put the ignore later part. We can just probably we try to explore also they are all the same. Only thing is this source here, and then we click save, and then okay guys, to capture our time, I created this delete new struct, 2 new structs here, which is called the delete files and then the delete files info, similar to these backup files earlier we have created. The only thing is this item. We no longer use this item as a string, array string, because we don't require the destination folder there. We just need the source directory, so it's not applicable for the delete. So I created another one. I copy this, and then I created another struct like this, but with the replacement of this source item from our struct. So it's just a plain string here, and then I deleted exactly the same here for our this one. I just want to everything should be in the same group. So I really like to do this, guys, to identify clearly in our source code. And then I created this conDelete new variable here, as usual, same with our previous one. And then but I delete a new group for our category, which is the conDeleteFileItems, with the, and then store this in an array, sorry, in an array. And then current delete items variable, and then with the pointer. This one is a pointer, guys. When you see that there is what you call asterisk symbol or star, this one is the asterisk here, then you can just see that this is a pointer. Actually it will store in the memory whatever we loop, then we store temporarily on this variable by using a pointer. That means it will store in a memory temporarily, just to transport the values there from this struct. Okay, so we go down, and then we need to, as usual, we need to read these configuration variables here, and then we need to create under this load by per config function, and then we scroll down. We usually go to the bottom there, and then as you can see, this is our last function, say our last events here. Early on we copy these modified files. We just exactly copy the same thing also, and then we put over here, and then we can just change the YAML config files based on the delete items, this group. And then hold on, guys, I need to paste all these things first before touching any other code. Okay, so I copy everything, and then this one should be what do you call delete. Hold on, guys, need to go up. I forgot the variable name. This one, conDeleteItems, conBackupItems. Okay, I'll use this. Okay, then here also, right now, as you can see, there is no item. We need to remember, we replace with the source, and then this message here also, source directory is required from this config.yaml file, and then the retention, instead of retention we use the word keep this item. Keep minimum value of 1 day. Okay, just change all these, guys, with your own likings. And then we created a way so that we can read the config.yaml file here, and then all these settings, all these we can now read from our config.yaml file. And then we go back to our run. As usual, guys, we would like to copy another one here. Okay, to capture our time, guys, I pasted this. I just originally copied from this block of code here from our previous discussion, and then I loop through using this config.delete file instead of this modified files group, because we would like to read these all these items below under this delete files YAML configuration here in this property. And then I loop through everything here, and then as usual the same syntax, but the only thing is I block here, instead of the item we change with it, we change with the source item here in this property, this configurable variable, the source, instead of the item. So right now we need to use this to block if there is an empty file here. If this one is empty, then we throw an error or alert to the user in a red color, saying that this source folder path is required for this task name. You just concatenate these two, and then we store the source variable here every time we loop through using the range. And then we check all these things again. These are all the standard interval. The interval value here, this like a frequently seconds or something. And then we loop through again here, another sub loop. And then no worry guys, you can just review this code. So at the moment we would like to pass a little bit faster to capture our time again. So all these validations here, then we use another struct from our root directory on top there. So we just use and then the source instead of the item, and all the rest are all the same, but except with this keep also instead of the retention variable. Now as you can see, this is how we can pass on the pointer guys. This one is this variable is we declare as a pointer on top, right? As you can see, the pointer here, yeah, this is the pointer. So we would like to pass on whatever we loop through here. We temporarily store all the data for this struct to this variable. This is called the pointer. As you can see, there is a asterisk symbol here in front of this struct variable, struct. And then after this, we pass on all these variable. This variable is actually a pointer there, as you can see. Then we pass on to this. Later on, we can just reuse when we pass these when we execute this function. Right now we choose the frequently, right? So then every second, if they meet this by using this isked scheduler, then we execute individual or whatever we want to execute, any functions here, then all these things. But right now it's turned red color because this function is not exist yet. So we would like to create this new function similar to our previous one. We would like to put another function here, call this one, and then hold on guys, and then we can copy this, and then okay, but again we don't need this current one. We use this current delete items. So as you can see, there is some error already, and then we just need the keep instead of the interval. As you can see, later we want to use another type of function. We just copy this entire thing to capture our time, and then hold on guys, as you can see guys, I created this new function here, then call this this moment. We need the backup name, and then the range. We need the range guys, so the range should be the integer here. Okay, and then the log, then should be okay. The backup name cannot use. Okay, hold on for a second guys. Destination, we don't have this destination. Okay, now it should be okay, but we need to go over the what do you call our previous command. They call it what we call this as delmd. Yeah, this is the one, the delmd command. So we would like to automate this delmd command. So to put in the scheduler, hold on guys, I just copy this and then paste over to this function and then save. But we would like to concatenate, at least we would like to know which task name, at least we will know. And then here also you'd like to concatenate t, and then all these things still we need to use favorite one, the copy package, but we use this delete files with retention. As you can see, we need to replace all these variables here, the keep, so the source, and then this log, and then the ignore. Okay, so right now this one is already called on top. Okay, as you can see, we can run these guys, and then we try to build. We don't need this anymore, we just close. So we try to build. Let's see if there's an error. No error. Okay, very good. And then right now we need to be very careful on these guys. We still have this B here. I would like to delete all this, and then I will just manually copy. I don't want to delete the A something, so we use the B here. So there is also an older files, so the latest file by today 28, then 1st of June, all this. Then we need these configuration files. We name this as this task name should be the task backup 5. The name is a backup 5, and then the source is B. Be very extra careful, guys, with this one, because this one, as you remember, this one we don't. It will not be keep in the recycle bin, so it will be permanently deleted automatically without any confirmation or warning, or without throwing to the trash bin or whatever, the recycle bin. So every again we need to set the interval as frequently, then seconds, then every 10 seconds here, just to check, and then we keep for 7 days or 1 day or 30 days. As again I mentioned earlier, based on the current date, 1 week from latest 1 week or current, based on the current date. Beyond that, it would be all deleted. So as you can see, our demo files here, we all have today's date 28, and then the 1st of June. All the older files will be deleted also, including all these inside the subfolders. So all these will be deleted also, because as long it's not meet with the 7 days based on the current date, then it will be deleted. So we already built the thing, and then the source is B. We would like to run the command, guys. Okay, cls go copy run. So we expect to retain few files only, probably this one, these 4 files, and then the subfolders, this one older files here, maybe there is a new one. No, nothing. So okay, guys, so we will try to run. Go copy run. As you can see, the 5 is there, backup 5, sorry. Now is all deleted, guys, so only retain the latest backup files here. As you can see, if you imagine that this is your log files, then all will be cleared. So as you can see, it will retain the latest files only based on your range, or you want to keep how many days to keep. So imagine that this is your server, this is your log files from your servers, one of your servers, that you want to keep track, deleting all the temporary files or all these things. You can use our go copy program to delete these things. So right now it's totally working, guys. Right now it's running every 10 seconds as we schedule it. So if you want to schedule every day or every midnight, every day, and then midnight, then you can schedule by daily, not by the seconds. So, or if you want to delete it weekly, is also there. Everything you can just configure in a configurable YAML file, a config.yaml file. So that's all for today's for this tutorial, guys, and just end this. Okay, that's all for today, guys, and I hope you learn a lot here in Maharlikans code. As you can see, the delete the command, we successfully automate this by using this isked scheduler that we would like to schedule, and this will run based on that console there, the cmd at this moment. But in our next tutorial series here, this is our probably the last, but of course not the least, for this Go copy series here in Maharlikans code. This is our ultimate guide, because right now all our Go copy run command, we will use this Go copy run command to execute the software that we are about to create. This is just a simple, very simple, straightforward. It's another executable, another Go program that we will build from scratch. This one is very useful to register our program, this Go copy, into Windows as a Windows service. It will run as a Windows service. So stay tuned for this next update, guys. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing into my channel here, so that you can be notified, and we will receive more of these kinds of videos, tutorial videos, most especially these programming languages that we are using, and then I impart and share it with you guys, my knowledge here. And so please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And that's all for today, and may God bless us all. Thank you, and bye bye.